going to be. And I'll go in the house and slam.
Miss Scarlett, where are you going without your shawl and the night air fixing to say?
No, I'm going to wait for Pa to come home from the will. It's nothing. Let's go into the house.
Afternoon, Ashley's going to marry Miss Mel. And when I'm gone, I leave Tara to you.
You must go tomorrow morning the first thing.
But
you may go to the barbecue and stay up to...
I'm going to have a good time today. And do my eating at the barbecue.
And I ain't aiming for you to go to Mr. John Wilkins's and eat like a field hand and gobble like a...
I'm coming! I've got something I must tell you. Can't we go someplace where it's quiet? And mind you don't go philandering with any other girl, because I'm mighty jealous.
Go get it. Give me the lucky...
Well, gentlemen, if Georgia fights, I go with her. Please, don't go tweaking his nose anymore. Oh, can't we go away and forget we ever said these things? I'm going to marry Melanie.
You were going to hate him for the rest of your life.
Didn't you even see her going after your brother Charles?
Yes, and she knows Charles belongs to...
But it's war, Miss O'Hara, and everybody's going off to the list. They're going right away. I'm going to see us go.
I don't think I'd want to wait.
You mean you'll marry me before I go? I'll go now. I can't wait. Will you excuse me, dear?
Why just go around scaring people in that thing? Well, I just can't bear going around in black. It's bad enough not being able to go to any parties, but looking this way...
Well, Atlanta, then. There's lots going on there. I'll go write the necessary letters.
He belongs to Miss Melanie.
You go pack my things like Mother said. I wish you'd go. But, Red, I really can't go on accepting these gifts, though you are...
There's a little battle going on right now that ought to pretty well fix it.
I must go, too.
Let's go home. Don't go getting so uppity.
Miss Melanie, she isn't going to the depot with him. She hasn't changed her mind. Ashley, let me go to the depot with you. While Nellie was making a new tunic, I made this to go with it. Oh, Ashley, I can't...
How else can I bear going?
Melanie, I'm so tired. I've got to go home.
Go on, you trash. Don't you be pestering these ladies.
I'm going home for half an hour.
Let him wait. I'm going home. I've done enough.
She gone got sick, Miss Scarlett. Your pa, he just wowing and wouldn't let him fight on count his broke. Too many nice places to go and visit. Well, I hear Mrs. Wilkes is going to have a baby in another month or so. Well, here we are. Are you going with me, or are you getting out?
Wilkes is all going to Nathan, and Wilkes is running away. I'm running away.
Oh, I'm going too. Prissy, go pack my things. Get them quick. And don't you dare try to stop me. I'm never going back to that house. I'm going home. I want my mother. My mother needs me.
Good. Go along, Miss Pittypat. Scarlet Steak.
Go on, Uncle Peter. Oh, I don't know what to...
Prissy, come here, Prissy. Go pack my things and Miss Melanie's too. We're going to tell her right away. Melanie, we're going to... Go get Dr. Meade. Run, quick. Just go and fetch you some cooler water. Oh, why didn't you go after him?
Miss Scarlett, I was scared to go down there to touch it.
Oh, you go sit by Miss Mel. Go light a fire on the stove. Keep boiling water in the kettle. Don't come telling me you can't find them. Go get them and get them quick. Go, Scarlett, before the Yankees get here.
Mama would wear me out with a cornstalk if I was to go into Miss Watling.
At your service, madam. Just where were you figuring? Do you think you could parade right through the Yankee Army with a sick woman, a baby, and a simple-minded darky?
Going with me, and I'm going home, and you can't. I want to go home to Dad. I'm going home. I have to walk every step of the way.
All right, darling, all right. Now you shall go. Be in such a hurry to see them go, if I were you, my dear. With them goes the last semblance of law and order.
You're what? Red, where are you going?
I'm going, my dear, to join the Army. I'm going to join up with our brave lads in gray.
And why should you go now that after it's all over and I need... Oh, Red, please don't.
In spite of you and me and the whole silly world going to pieces around us, I love you.
Oh, go on. I want you to go. Come on, you. We're going home. Go on.
Miss Ellen, she went down to nurse that in Miss Sladley.
Oh, Paul, what are we going to do with no money and...
Now, don't be bothering me. Go out for a ride.
Douglas went off to the war and run away.
As God is my witness, they're not going to lick me. I'm going to live through this, and when it's all over... Go on back upstairs. You're as weak as a newborn. Your big sister was trying to clean a revolver, and it went off and nearly scared her to death.
Do you think it'd be dishonest if we went through his haversack?
Now go back to bed. You'll be dead if you don't. We'll plant more cotton. Cotton ought to go sky high next year.
I'd go out somewhere and get myself a little business, if we're engaged.
I'm sure I can speak for Paul. You go ask her now.
Oh.
I'd go ask Mr. Ashley.
Oh, he ain't got no $300, miss.
Let's run away. We go to Mexico.
It won't happen again. I'm going to
You
take
love
Melanie
me.
and the baby and go. I've gotten the best wife a man ever
You
had.
love me.
But Scarlett, I'm not going to forget her.
You needn't go.
You've been brave so long, Miss Scarlett. You just gotta go on being brave.
Scoot up to the attic, Mammy, and get down Ma's old box of dress packs. I'm going to Atlanta for that $300, and I've got to go looking like a fool.
Who's going to Atlanta with you?
I'm going alone.
That's what you think. I was going to Atlanta with you in that new dress. I said I was going to Atlanta with you, and what I is.
So things have been going well at Terra, have they?
Yes.
What have you been doing with your hands?
Just as I went riding last week without my gloves.
These don't belong to a lady. You've been working with them like a field hand.
I won't let Tara go. I can't let her go while there's a breath left in my body. You knew you wouldn't lend me the money, and yet you let me go on.
Get out of the way, kid. Get away. Go on.
Well, she's going to marry one of the Conde boys next month.
She's gone and married my Mr. Kennedy.
I'm going to New York. If I go to Atlanta and take help from you again, she wanted me to go to Atlanta. All right, Melanie. I'll go to Atlanta.
Now I'll go back to the store, Frank, and then go home and take your medicine. You're not looking very well.
Don't be angry, Scarlett. Tell me, where are you going?
I'm going out to the mill if it's any of your business.
Through Shantytown alone?
Let go of my horse. Oh, me.
Scarlett, change your dress and go over to Miss Mellie's for the evening. I've got to go to a political meeting.
A political meeting? How can you go to a political meeting after what I've been through this afternoon? And then after what happened to me this afternoon, Frank has to go to a political meeting. I'd be much obliged if you'll tell me why you're staring at me. Has my face gone green or something? What's going on around here that I don't know about?
Where have they gone? Now, you've got to tell me, Mrs. Wilkes, is life or death?
What's all this about? If you don't tell me, I'll go crazy. Ashley and Frank and the others have gone to clean out those woods where you were attacked. He was going away at the end of the half year. And now I'll go and see what Dr. Meade needs. Did Frank go with you to Belle Watling's? Well, anyways, I gotta be going. I'm afraid of dying and going to hell.
He's terribly, terribly sorry he's going to jail.
What is it?
That I can't go on any longer without you. I can't go all my life waiting to catch you between husbands.
And I think this conversation's gone far enough.
Say you're going to marry me. Say yes. Say yes.
Oh, you're impossible. You can go, and I don't care if you never come back.
And now that you're so rich, you can tell everybody to go to the devil, as you've always said you want to do.
But you were the main one I wanted to go to the devil.
I remember my mammy always said that when she went to...
And Scarlett, I'm going to see that you are safe.
I want to go home and visit Tara.
We'll go tomorrow.
Then go ahead and make it that way. Spend whatever you want. That's ridiculous. Why can't I go in?
Dr. Meade says you may go in now, Captain Butler.
She's going to name it Eugenia Victoria.
Yes, I'm going to buy her a pony the likes of which... Yes, I'm going to send her to the best schools in Charleston.
I'm just not going to get old and fat before my time. Go tell Captain Butler I decided not to go out after all.
Quite the little gentleman, Ashley. Pray go on, Mrs. Butler. But as it is, we're going to cultivate every female dragon of the old guard in this town. Up we go.
Laws and mercy, there goes again.
Tightly with your legs and sit close. Lean forward and be sure you go.
All the figures I ever knew go right slab out of my head. You go without me and make my excuses to Melanie.
Get her. You're going to that party and you'll have to hurry.
I won't go. I can't go until this misunderstanding is... There was nothing wrong. India hates me, so I can't go in. I couldn't...
You're going to that party only for her sake. Now get dressed. You go into the arena alone. The lions are hungry.
Ashley, aren't you going to get our Scarlett a glass of punch? You're drunk and I'm going to bed.
I'm very drunk, but you're not going to bed.
Will you please go now and leave me alone?
Yes, I'm going. That's what I came to tell you. I'm going on a very extended trip to London.
Bonnie, I'm going to take you on a long trip to Fairyland.
I wanna go home. Where's my pony? I want to go out and see my...
You go out and see your pony.
I want to go out and see my pony.
You mean you're going away again? It's because I'm going to have a baby. There. Scarlett's going to get well, and there can be other babies. Well, of course she could. I'm going to.
I pray God things go well with you, Miss Millie. To begin with, give up the mill, Scarlett. We'll go away.
I'm going to jump. Watch me, Daddy.
I'll bring it up to Captain Butler. I'll go and see Miss Scarlett.
Where is my mother going away? And why can't I go along, please?
We can't always go along, Bo. Much as we may want to. You're going back to bed now.
Why do I have to go back to bed? It's morning.
Miss Millie's going to die in peace. I won't have you easing your...
Everything I ever had is going with her. Oh, Scarlett, if you knew what I've gone through.
please don't go on with this. When she went, she took everything.
Red, Red, where are you going?
I'm going to Charleston, back where I belong.
Please, Red, if you go, where shall I go? What shall I do? I can't let him go. I can't. Oh, I can't think about this now. I'll go crazy if I do. I'll go home.